Yahuwah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach this truth, which I believe through the Holy Spirit, 100% of the truth. Do a quick lesson today. It's going to be on the fast, or on fasting. And fasting for your body is like it's like doing a factory reset. And if you listen to a lot of these dietitians, these guys do a lot of holistic teaching. Like I think the guy's name is Dr. Bobby something. I can't think of his name. He's a brother, be on Facebook. But he always tells how good fasting is for the body, because it gives the body a time to reset itself. And like sometimes we put a lot of pollutants and food into our body that it has a hard time dispelling, because the stuff that we hear in Babylon is very corrupted, and a lot of it is processed things that shouldn't be going into the body. In order for it to eliminate it, we have to sometimes do a fast, man. And once you fast, it cleanses the bodies of these things that don't need to be inside of it. Well, same thing with our spirit. And our spirit, once you're in this truth, man, it's easy to get corrupted, especially here in Babylon the Great. And, have to understand that we're in a digital age, so everything is digitalized. And, just being here, just listening to the music, which is all, we know it's all corrupted, if you want to call it music, because music should be something that feeds the soul. And it's something we listen to, it's low vibrational stuff, man, and it destroys you. It destroys your spirit. If you turn on the radio, so that's all you're hearing most of the time. You turn on the TV, everything is on there is corrupted. They're watching a commercial, and next thing you know, they talk. You got you have two moles up there, kissing or something like that, or making out in the middle of a commercial. In this place, is Babylon the Great, man. It's the shadow of the valley of death. And we have to navigate and maneuver through these waters on a daily regimen, man, especially dealing with family and other people, because you see it everywhere, man, and it's vexing to your soul. And, just scrolling through Facebook or any of these social media sites, man, you're going to see something that's going to pop up, and right then it goes to attack your spirit. And that's why we need these fasts, not only for healing the body, but for healing our spirit, mainly our spirit. That keeps that connection between us and our Most High power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So we're going to start off with first precept out of Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So our flesh, man, is always at a constant war with our spirit. And this one thing about this place in Babylon the Great, it caters to your flesh. That's why you hear these commercials, do as thou wilt, pretty much. I think it's like a Sprite or 7-Up commercial, it's telling you, you can do whatever you want to do in the society, basically. Anything is breaking our power laws, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai laws, man, it's acceptable. It's okay to be a Mo. It's okay to go out here and, be a sodomite and, sleep with the same sex and all those things, man. All these things are acceptable in the society. So we have to constantly wash and clean our flesh of all that filth and garbage that they're constantly trying to pour on us. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And so not only is this like a physical battle that we're dealing with these devils, man, it's a spiritual battle, because these devils go on the left-hand side and they conjure up these demon-like spirits, man, and they know what the things to use to attack our flesh. And that's why they put it in the food, and they put it in the music and the TV, and all these things, man, are tools that they use to attack us, man. Those are weapons of war that they use against us. And so we have to always constantly have to stay prayed up, man. We have to stay constantly meditating into this word, And one of these scriptures said before, if we concentrate, if we move in the spirit, we're able to overcome the flesh. How we overcome the flesh? By staying in this truth, man. This knowledge, this wisdom and understanding of the Holy Bible, man. And that's what guides us in these times. So we're going to go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 5. We're going to read on down through 7. For gold is tried in the fire, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So we're going to be constantly attacked, man. We want all types of adversity, things that's going to come against us, that's going to affect us, that's going to try to tear you down in society. Believe in him. Who's that him? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, knowing the name of the Lord, man, knowing who to call on in these times that we're going through. And he will help thee, order thy way aright, and trust in him. And that's where our faith really comes in hand, man. We have to have strong faith into these times that we're about to fall into. Because all hell, thus said the Lord, these times about to befold, man, about to come on us. It's about to come on the whole world, man. Mainly here in Babylon the Great. Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. So we have to wait on the Lord, man. Get the hell out of the way. Let the Lord do his work sometimes. Sometimes we get in the way of ourselves and we end up preventing the Lord from doing the work that he has chosen for us. So sometimes we got to stay the hell out of the way. Sometimes we may pray for something and we need guidance, but yet we get in the way of the situation. We trying to control it ourselves, and the Lord can't do his thing. And then, we fumble the bag, man. Allow the Lord to do his work. Get the hell out of the way, and we have to put our faith and trust in him. And like he said, wait on him, and it's going to be on his time, not on our time. And so we're going to do some scriptures on fasting, and I kind of get some breakdowns on it. Going to the book of Psalms, chapter 35, verse 13 through 14. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting. So we put ourselves in a lower state, man. We humble ourselves when we go into a fast. And my prayer returned to my own bosom. I behaved myself as though he had been my friend or brother. I bowed down heavily, as one that mourneth for his mother. So when you go on a fast, and whether it be a food fast, or we fasting off social media or whatever it is, any of these pleasures, man, it's a way of humbling his soul, man. We afflict ourselves, when we go into a fast, we afflict the soul, It's pretty much like, just, coming to the Lord with a humble heart, and how we do it by fasting, Because once you fast, you go into that hunger mode, man. Your body, it starts craving, but you show obedience, and you don't give in to those cravings. You don't give in to them cravings of food, because the food demon comes to attack you. All these other demons come to attack you during that time when you in that humble spirit. St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 14. For if we forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if ye forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespass. I'm going to read on down, we'll kind of get into it a little bit more. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrite or sad, because you have some people, they fast, but they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. When you fast, that's where you build up that communication where you're able to talk to the Holy Spirit, to the Most High Power, man, through Yahushua. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrite or as a sad countenance, for they disguise their faces. They may appear to men to fast, and they do it to men. They go and tell everybody that they fast, and this is something between you and the Most High Power. You don't let everybody know that you don't let. Matter of fact, you let nobody know that you fasting. This is between you and the power, man. You don't do it to appease men, not for vanity reasons. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrite or a sad countenance, so they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Verse 17, but thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face. So don't look like you fasted, man. Look like, like every other day. But that's, you going through your everyday, but you connected with the Most High Power. That thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto the Father which is in secret. And like I said, in secret. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. So don't let nobody know you fasting, man. It's between you and your power, man. Between you and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So we were born in this mire, man, in this darkness, man. So we constantly have to do a daily ritual of fasting. It's almost like when you fast, it's almost like going in and taking a shower. You've been outside all day, you've been sweating, and you go and fast to clean yourself up. Job chapter 3, verse 3. Let the day perish when I was born, and the night which it was said, there is a man-child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Let not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it. Let darkness and the shadow of death slain it. Let the cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify. So this is Job talking about when he was born, man, because when was he born into this world? And right now the devil is in rulership, man. We born in the mire. We come straight out into wickedness, man. That's why when you're born and you come into the world, man, from the spiritual realm, and when the baby is born, he starts crying, man. You don't want to be in this shithole that we going through right now. We still in our captivity. And then you're going to be bombarded with all types of forms of ways of destroying your soul, man. And once you destroy your soul through sin, that's death. This devil start working on you as soon as you're born, man. That's why he makes you go to his hospitals, to his midwives, and they shoot you with all type of injections and things, you know, with all type of wickedness that they putting into your body. And from that point on, you belong to the government. You have to go to his schools and all these things, man, where he's going to corrupt you. And I'll do another part on fasting, but it kind of gives you a lot of information on fasting, but it's telling why some of the cats was doing it for the wrong reasons, man. You know, especially a lot of people back in the day, and they do it today. Yo. They fast for their own gain, man, or for vain reasons. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 2. Let ye seek me daily. Yet they seek me daily. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their God Yahweh. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to Yahweh. Verse 3. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, thou seest not. Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge. Behold, in the day, and thou takest no knowledge. No, it's a question mark. So behold, in the day of our fast, ye find pleasure and exact all your labors. Verse 4, behold, ye fast for strife and debate and to smite with the fist of wickedness, but shall not fast as ye do this day to make your voice to be heard on high. So they're doing it for the wrong reasons, man. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 5. Is it such a fast that I have chosen? It's a question mark. A day of man to afflict his soul. A day for a man to afflict his soul? Another question mark. Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Another question mark. Will thou call this a fast, an acceptable day of the Lord Yahweh? Verse 6. Is it not the fast that I have chosen? Another question mark. To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens. This is what it's supposed to be for. To loose the bands of wickedness, to do the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke. So not only doing it for our own sake, but we're doing it to build ourselves up, so we can help our fellow brethren. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 7. It is not to deal thy bread to the hunger, and that you bring the poor that are cast out of thy house. When thou seest thee naked, thou cover him, and thou hide thyself from thy own flesh. But yeah, we need to do a fast every now and then, man. It's like resetting the phone. You know, if you be on your phone or your TV, for a long period of time, there's too much information that builds up in it. They tell you, like, if I call my service provider for my internet, it'll take me some time to go back there to the modem and to unplug it to reset the modem. And part of resetting the modem so it could factory reset itself. And that's the same thing with our fast, man. We have to factory reset ourselves. Same thing for our digital TV sometimes, you know, or sometimes you get it and you go hit the button and it won't respond correctly. You have to go and plug it for a few minutes and then plug it back in, and it automatically resets itself. Because we're in a digital age, man, and we caught up in the things of the world, man. And we're going to constantly be corrupted as long as we're in Babylon the Great, man, during this time of wickedness. Until the Lord comes back and we get those new bodies, we're going to be all right then. But during this time, man, we constantly have to do maintenance on ourselves. And part of that maintenance is fasting and prayer. So with that being said, man, hopefully this lesson was edifying to Achium and the Aquas out there that's in this truth. With that, say shalom.